just a couple days ago, I went to my town's transfer station and looked through the electronics recycling bins, and I was pleased to find about 6 good computers and a TV that I'm going to try to refurbish, and if not, I will use them for parts. Now, among all those computers that I brought home, there was one that I brought home because of its size, to be honest. It shocked me how huge it was. And this is the computer in question that I never asked a question about, so that sounds kind of wrong now. Anyways, this is a Gateway 2000 model P5-120. Now, for any of you that don't know, Gateway 2000 was who Gateway Computers. I'm not sure if they're still under Gateway right now. I believe they sold it, but it's before they changed their name to Gateway, just plain Gateway. So this is an older computer, definitely. It's got a plain Pentium processor in there. Just says Intel Pentium processor. I have not started this thing up yet, but I'm going to assume that it's not going to work. And I don't know why, but I just don't think it is. I try to do that before I start up any computers. I'll make a little bet with myself. Before I turn it around and show you everything on the back, I'd just like to point out that it has a CD drive, which is most likely 4X, and a floppy drive. I'm not going to show you the insides yet. I only took the case off because it's just a pain to get off, with one hand doing a video. You can see the date of manufacturing is the 29th of January 1996, made by, as I said before, Gateway 2000 Incorporated. And, excuse me, the model number, it doesn't actually have a model number, it just says New Tower. So that leads me to believe that this tower was used for more than one type of computer. In the back is something that I've never seen before on a computer, but I'm sure is a thing. This is either a slot for another power supply or one for a fan that would go in this top one instead of, the blank cover plate to cool off the hard drives, because there is, I'll show you something right now, there is a hard drive rack in there at the top, along with one that is mounted in the middle. So you've got your power supply, nothing to mention there really. PS2 keyboard and mouse, COM port, a male and a female printer port. I'm not sure, I know the one on the right is printer, primarily because it says printer on it. I'm not sure what the other one is. I think it's a communications port. However, it is I want to say 15-pin communications port. I'm not entirely sure on that one either. There is a VGA video card in there, a sound card with a game port or a CCD. Not really sure if it's a CCD or a game port. CCD would be a closed caption decoder, and your modem. Line in and line out. Now we'll take a look at the inside. I haven't looked at the insides other than just taking a really quick look before the video. That's how I noticed that there was a hard drive caddy up here, and that's where the fan would go, back in that slot. So you've got your hard drive caddy along with the other hard drive caddy, which is, now that I notice it, it's missing a hard drive, which kind of sucks because I wanted to boot this thing up and see what was on it. Oh well, I'll boot it off of a DOS floppy disk or something. I've got a CD drive. I can't really make out any of the numbers on there just because it's too far away for me to see. Floppy drive with one of these connectors on it. Now, I don't remember the connector name, but if you've never seen one before, basically a slot. Ooh, lights dimmed. Basically a slot, like a kind of a card style. I'll show you what I mean here. Now, this hard drive is from. I'll just take the thing off the top. That'll be easier. This is not a hard drive. This is a trunking card from a pretty old telephone system, and that is the kind of connector I'm talking about. It's not the exact one. This is probably 10 years young, or 10 years older than the computer. But that's the kind of connection I'm talking about. Flailing around down here by itself is the hard drive connector for the hard drive that does not exist. I have a couple hard drives that I haven't tested out yet, so maybe I'll throw one in there. Not sure about that. You've got the processor under there, under the blue heatsink, a fan and a speaker. Something I just noticed about this fan is that it has a connector to an extra floppy disk power connector, and that might actually come in handy because on the power supply I use for my main computer there are 2 floppy drive connectors and I only use one, so that'll be interesting. Maybe I'll pull that out instead of keeping it in here where I'm never going to use it. Down there is the modem, nothing special. The sound card, which is a Creative. See if I can show you that. It says, if I can hold my hand still, doesn't look like I can. It says Creative on there. Oh, here it is. Says it better right there. Don't know the model, and I do not know the model of the video card either because, you know, out of all the markings they can put on the video card, they can't put the model number. Yeah, that bothers me a lot. Anyways, you've got 2 sticks of RAM in there. I'm not sure what they are. I'm not going to pull them out yet. And I will boot off the floppy and, you know, see what it does. I do, however, want to... weighs probably 40 pounds. I do, however, want to start this thing up and see if it will actually run before I go and make another floppy disk. So I'll plug in my VGA and the PS2 keyboard. I don't think I'll be needing a mouse. Plug in the power, and I don't see any explosions yet, so that's good. And we will press the power button. And nothing is going to happen. Is it plugged in? Yes, it is. Oh, that's why, because this is the power button. That is the reset button. I am a smart man. Here we go. Nice. We've got power, we've got a fan, or 2, I can't really tell. I'm hearing noise, so that's good. No bad noises as of yet. And also no video as of yet. That kind of stinks. I'm hoping that it's not dead, because I kind of like to play with this computer before I don't know, sell it or throw it out or something. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. I don't have any lights on the keyboard either. Let me reset it and see if there's any lights. Pressing it now. Let go. And it does not seem that anything is going to happen. Let me pull the CMOS battery out of here. Oh, that smells warm. Oh, that smells very warm. I don't think I like that. But I can't figure out what is warm. Nothing feels warm. I'm just gonna hope it's some dust burning off. Oops, there it goes. Just pulled the battery out of it. It looks to be a little bit, just a tad bit bowed. Let me get another battery out of my battery jar. That one looks good. That one's junk. There we are. And we will try this once more. I did see a keyboard flash that time. However, there is still no video. So that leads me to believe that there actually was a reason that somebody threw a computer out. Shocker. Because most of the computers I get nowadays are perfectly fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't have any PCI video cards. I don't have any ISO video cards. So I don't I don't know what I can do. What I will do with this thing is pull the motherboard, take everything off of it, give it a bath. This is considering I have the time to do that. I probably do. I don't have much going on. Pull the motherboard, give everything a bath. It's probably some dusty connection, and I don't know. If it works, I'll make another video of it. If not, then this will be the end of the one-part series of this computer. I do hope you enjoyed, and again, keep your eye out for another video. If I do make another video, I will try to remember to link it in the description for your ease of navigation, if that makes sense. Anyways, thank you for watching, and goodbye.